The main event of UFC 318, Dustin Poirier vs Max Holloway 3 just finished up, and I'm going to be recapping every single round as well as telling you how I scored it, and as well as, giving some takes on the big moments of the fight. So we'll start off in round number 1. Starting off, immediately into the fight, Max Holloway is much faster than Dustin Poirier. We knew this was going to happen. This was part of my breakdown. I thought Holloway was always going to be faster. He's got that featherweight speed to him. Holloway, not only is he faster, but because he's bigger and he's got more power in his hands than he usually does, so he's got the insane amount of volume mixed with a lot more power than he would at featherweight. He's a force to be reckoned with inside that lightweight division now. He drops Poirier twice inside the first round in quick succession, so he drops him the first time. Poirier works his way back up, and then Holloway drops him again. Dustin couldn't really get going inside round number 1. Holloway was just much faster, much better. Round number 1 I gave to Max Holloway 10-9. There's no argument for a 10-8. Cleared 10-9 round. Max Holloway drops him twice. Moving on, we're into round number 2. I thought this round could probably go either way. I gave this to Max Holloway because, well, Holloway was doing better for the entire round. He heard Dustin bat against the fence, started teeing off against him. Dustin shoots a terrible double leg, ends up on bottom position. He works his way back up to his feet, and then at the end of the round, Poirier drops Max, basically. He drops him, gets knocked up against him, and then he jumps the ghillie against him because, don't be silly, jump the ghillie. Probably if he didn't jump the guillotine, this would have been a clear Dustin Poirier round. What caused Max to get dropped in this fight was the fact he was moving backwards. So what he would usually do, move out to the right of Dustin Poirier, so Poirier just couldn't hit him for anything. But when he moved directly backwards in a straight line, Poirier could just find his chin basically, which is what caused him to get dropped. So if we move on to round number 3, Max's movements were slightly slower, but he stopped moving backwards, so he had a better round. Kept moving upright, which is what I needed to do, out-voluming Dustin Poirier for the entire fight. And also, another take here, the difference between this fight and the second fight was, I think it was just the power in Max's hands. Because Max Holloway is now, actually hitting harder, it wasn't the case of, oh, Dustin's getting the oohs and ahs from the crowd, but Max Holloway's just landing more volume. Holloway was landing at a similar power to Dustin Poirier, but he was landing more. So that really helped him in this fight. I gave this round to Max Holloway 10-9. I thought he'd win it clearly. If we move on to round number 4, I gave this one to Dustin Poirier. I thought Poirier won this round. He was getting more of the oohs and ahs from the crowd, but Max Holloway was clearly outstriking him. Poirier was landing the slightly more damaging strikes because Max Holloway could slow down a little bit in this round. Yeah, I thought Poirier won this round. Moving into round number 5, Holloway wins. I mean, Holloway's got more volume. It's the same thing for every single round, basically. Holloway's just landing more volume. Poirier is still getting the oohs and ahs, and he is landing good shots. And there was a point with a minute to go with the round where these guys just started trading big shots. But the difference is between the two of them. Holloway's landing 3 or 4 punch combinations. Poirier is landing 1 or 2. That's the real difference in this fight. Volume, volume, volume. And it kind of takes some guy who's a featherweight who can move quickly to really beat him. You know what I mean? So he points to the center of the end. Classic Holloway fashion. Points to the center. Poirier doesn't really throw much. It's just Holloway, landing about 7 punch combination against him while Poirier covers up in the center of the octagon. So, in my opinion, 49-46 Max Holloway. I got it right. I said 49-46, so perfect prediction for me. And hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.